I'm Sharon. My world was simple, revolving around my 9-year-old daughter, Lily, my husband, Marco, and my part-time job. Working part-time was not a choice, but a necessity because Lily fell sick often, so someone had to be there for her. Marco was committed to his job and worked hard, ensuring our financial stability. "Mom, can I have some juice?" Lily's tiny voice was always filled with curiosity and innocence. "Sure, sweetie. Here you go," I replied, handing her a glass with a loving smile. Marco and I barely had time for each other. Our conversations were mostly filled with routine check-ins and updates about Lily. "How was Lily today?" he would ask every evening, his voice heavy with concern and fatigue. "She's fine. A bit tired, but fine," I would respond, trying to keep the worry out of my voice. It was during one of these mundane days that I started feeling unwell. My stomach was in constant turmoil. Soon, I was admitted to the hospital, leaving Lily under Marco's care. Work was something I had to leave behind, and it was a challenge to juggle everything. "Marco, please make sure Lily has her meals on time and don't forget her medication," I reminded him every day, pain evident in my eyes. "I will, Sharon. Focus on getting better," Marco would reassure me, his eyes meeting mine for a brief moment before leaving the room. With me in the hospital, the responsibility of dropping and picking up Lily from school fell on my friend Iris. Iris was my confidant, someone I had known for years. She did not work and had a lot of free time, so she happily agreed to help us out. "Iris, thank you so much for doing this." I expressed my gratitude daily. "Oh, it's no trouble at all, Sharon. We're friends, aren't we?" Iris would reply with a casual wave of her hand. Iris brought Lily to the hospital every day after school, and for that, I was thankful. However, something was off. I could sense it in Iris's hurried visits and in her restless, absent-minded conversations. "Is everything okay, Iris?" I asked her one day, her nervous energy filling the room. "Oh yes, just some things on my mind." She brushed it off with a nervous laugh. And then there was Marco. His visits became less frequent, our conversations brief and superficial. "I'm just caught up with work and Lily," he would say whenever I asked him about his infrequent visits. I wanted to believe him, but something didn't sit right. Lily, my source of joy, also seemed different. She was quieter, her bright eyes losing their sparkle. "How was school today, Lily?" I would ask her every day, hoping to break her silence. "It was fine," she would reply with a small, forced smile. The serene strings of our life were starting to feel strained. My family, my friend, the people who were my pillars were changing, and I couldn't shake off the feeling that something was very, very wrong. The days were rolling by with a certain monotony, and I was growing more uneasy with each passing moment. I felt like a spectator in my own life, watching the unsettling changes in the people I loved. Every visit from Iris was marked by an unsettling silence, her usually lively demeanor replaced by a pensive, distant one. "Iris, you've been acting so strange lately. What's going on?" I finally asked her, unable to keep the worry out of my voice. I have some stuff to deal with, Sharon. Nothing for you to worry about," Iris replied, avoiding my gaze. "Is it something serious?" I pressed on, eager to help my friend. "Sharon, really, it's nothing. Focus on getting better." She brushed me off, changing the subject hastily. Marco was a whole different story. He would walk in with a forced smile, updating me on Lily and his work, all the while avoiding eye contact. It was as if he was carrying a heavy burden, one that he was unwilling to share. "Marco, is everything okay at home?" I asked him, the concern clear in my voice. "Everything is fine, Sharon. Just work is a bit stressful," he replied, his gaze fixed on the floor. "And Lily, is she okay? She's been so quiet lately," I prodded, my worry for Lily overpowering everything else. "She's just missing you," he responded, his voice flat. I tried talking to Lily too, to understand what was going on in her little mind. Every day, I would ask her about her day, about school, about her dad and Iris. Her responses were always monosyllabic, her eyes never meeting mine. "Lily, sweetheart, is something bothering you?" You can tell me anything, you know that, right? I coaxed her gently. I know, Mom, I'm just sad, she mumbled, playing with her fingers. Sad about what, sweetheart? Is it because I'm here in the hospital? I asked, my heart aching to see her so distraught. It's just, I don't like it when... She trailed off, tears brimming in her eyes. The unsettling silence was taking a toll on me. I felt helpless, confined to the hospital bed, unable to comfort my daughter, unable to help my friend, unable to confront my husband. One day, after another visit filled with silent glances and whispered secrets, I decided to question Lily a bit more. It was clear that something was bothering her, something more than just my hospitalization. Lily, you know you can tell me anything, right? I gently nudged as I held her little hands in mine. I know, Mom, she mumbled, her eyes filled with a secret pain. What's going on, sweetheart? Are Dad and Iris treating you well? I asked, my worry creeping into my voice. It's just... I see things, Mom, she replied, her voice barely above a whisper. What things, Lily? What have you seen? I urged her, my heartbeat quickening. I have videos, Mom, of Dad and Iris. They laugh a lot. They look happy, she confessed, her eyes filling with tears. Videos? What do you mean, Lily? I asked, my heart sinking. She hesitantly handed over her little tablet, her hands shaking. What I saw on that screen broke my heart into a million pieces. It was Marco and Iris, laughing, sharing private jokes, looking like a couple. The pain was unbearable, the betrayal cutting deep. I'm so sorry, Mom. I didn't know what to do, Lily sobbed, clinging to me. Oh, Lily, this isn't your fault, sweetheart, I comforted her, my own tears falling freely. But the pain didn't stop there. Lily, with her innocent eyes clouded with tears, told me more. She had seen Iris coming out of our bedroom more than once. It was like a dagger to my heart, each word from Lily's mouth twisting it deeper and deeper. She comes out of your room, Mom. I've seen her. Dad says they are just talking, but I know it's wrong, Lily revealed, her voice breaking. Oh, Lily, was all I could muster, the pain in my chest making it hard to breathe. My mind was racing, thoughts of confrontation, of revenge, of escape filling every crevice. How did things come to this? How did my serene, simple life turn into this twisted, painful mess? The air was heavy with tension when Iris came back. I was burning with anger, betrayal etched on every feature of my face. I confronted her the moment she stepped inside my hospital room. Iris, I need to talk to you, I said, my voice sharp with anger. Oh, okay, what's up? She replied, trying to keep her voice steady, a hint of nervousness in her eyes. I know about you and Marco. Lily showed me everything. I spat out the words, my gaze fixed on her, watching her reaction. I don't know what you're talking about, she stammered, her face turning pale. Don't lie to me, Iris. I've seen the videos. I know you've been in my bedroom. I raised my voice, my anger getting the better of me. I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't want to hurt you, she confessed, her voice breaking, tears streaming down her face. Hurt me? Iris, you betrayed me. While I'm stuck in this hospital, you're at my home, with my husband, betraying me every day, I shouted, the pain evident in my voice. I'm so sorry, Sharon. It just happened, she sobbed, her body shaking with each tear. Just happened? You made a choice, Iris. You chose to betray your friend. I was seething. Every fiber of my being wanted to lash out at her. It didn't stop there. Fueled by the hurt, by the betrayal, I called Marco, my voice shaking with anger. Marco, we need to talk, I said, my voice cold and distant. What's wrong, Sharon? He replied, a hint of concern in his voice. I know about you and Iris. I've seen the videos. Lily told me everything, I accused, the bitterness lacing every word. What? What are you talking about? He stammered, his voice betraying his guilt. Don't play dumb, Marco. I know everything. You've been cheating on me with my best friend, I yelled, my heart breaking all over again. I I didn't want you to find out like this, Sharon. I never meant to hurt you. He finally confessed, his voice cracking. Hurt me? You destroyed our family, Marco. You destroyed everything we had. I cried, the tears blurring my vision. Every confession was a stab to my heart. Every apology a reminder of their betrayal. My mind was made up. I was going to divorce Marco, cut all ties with Iris, and rebuild my life, for Lily, for myself. After those gut-wrenching confessions, action was needed. The betrayal demanded justice, a rectification. I immediately sought legal counsel, feeling a mix of rage and determination. Mr. Thompson, I need to file for a divorce, and I need to make sure he doesn't get a dime, I told my lawyer, my voice resolute. Sharon, I understand this is a difficult time for you. We'll do everything in our power to ensure you get what you deserve, Mr. Thompson assured me, his voice steady. Thank you. I want full custody of Lily, and I want alimony. He destroyed our family. He doesn't get to walk away unscathed, I responded, my tone icy. And what about property division? Mr. Thompson inquired, going over the legalities. I want my fair share. He can keep the rest. I just need enough to start over with Lily, I said, my mind clear on what needed to be done. The days that followed were a blur of legal battles, arguments, and tears. Marco, at times repentant, at times furious, battled every claim, every demand. But the evidence was clear, the betrayal documented for the world to see. I can't believe you're doing this, Sharon! I said I was sorry! Marco shouted during one of our confrontations. Sorry? Marco, you destroyed us! Sorry doesn't fix that! I retorted, my voice laced with pain and anger. And you? You're just going to take everything? Leave me with nothing? He accused, his face red with anger. You should have thought about that before you betrayed me with my best friend. I snapped back, refusing to back down. Eventually, the divorce was finalized. The property was divided, and I got full custody of Lily, along with alimony. It was a bitter victory, one that came with a hefty price. Iris and Marco got married not long after, starting their life on the ruins of mine. But their life was far from the idyllic start they imagined. Their relationship was tainted by constant fights, the trust non-existent. One day, I received a call that Marco had been arrested for domestic violence. Iris, once my best friend, was now a battered wife, a victim of her choices. I never thought he could do something like this, Sharon. Iris cried to me over the phone one day, her voice broken. Iris, you chose this. You chose him over our friendship, I replied coldly, feeling no sympathy for her. I know, and I regret it every day, she sobbed, her tears a stark reminder of her betrayal. Despite the pain, the betrayal, I had Lily. And with her, I had hope, love, a reason to rebuild my life. They say that after the storm comes the rainbow, and Lily was my rainbow, my beacon of hope in the darkest of times. Living in the aftermath of such a tremendous betrayal was like wandering through a field of emotional landmines. I watched from afar as the lives of Marco and Iris unfolded into a chaotic mess, their supposed bliss transforming into a nightmare. One day, as I was sipping my morning coffee, I received a call from a mutual acquaintance, filling me in on the latest drama in their turbulent life. Sharon, have you heard? Marco got arrested, said the voice on the other end, a mix of concern and gossip-filled curiosity. What? Why? I responded, trying to mask my interest. He and Iris had a huge fight. He lost it and hit her, the voice replied, almost whispering. While a part of me felt vindicated, the other part just felt numb. The unraveling of their lives was the culmination of their betrayal, their deceit. Days later, Iris called me, her voice weak, broken, the sound of a defeated soul. Sharon, I didn't know where else to turn. Marco, he's not the man I thought he was, she stammered, tears choking her words. Iris, what did you expect? You both built your happiness on someone else's pain. Did you really think it would end well? I responded, my voice cold, detached. I know we did wrong, but I never imagined he could be so violent, she cried, her sobs a symphony of regret and despair. You made your bed, Iris. Now, you have to lie in it, I replied, feeling no pity for the woman who once was my closest friend. Their lives had become a tangled web of regret, pain, and consequences. Watching them, I couldn't help but feel a sense of poetic justice, a realization that the universe had its way of balancing the scales. My focus remained on Lily and our new life together. I wanted to protect her, to shield her from the pain that had marked my life. Our bond became our sanctuary, our love the light guiding us through the darkness left by Marco and Iris's betrayal. Our conversations were filled with love, support, and healing, a stark contrast to the tumultuous relationship that was now Marco and Iris's life. "Mom, will we ever be a family again?" Lily asked one day, her innocent eyes searching mine for answers. "No, sweetheart. But we are a family, you and me. We have each other, and that's all we need," I replied, hugging her tight, feeling the strength of our bond. The unraveling of lives around us served as a constant reminder of the pain of betrayal, but also as a beacon of hope, of strength. It was a painful journey, but it was our journey, a path leading us to healing, to rediscovery, to a life filled with love and hope. The dust had settled, the storm had passed, but life had to go on. It was just me and Lily now, a team, our bond stronger than ever. We had each other, and that was our strength, our solace. Days were filled with little joys, with shared laughter and love, with building new memories. We were rebuilding, rediscovering the joy and simplicity in our little duo. One evening, as we sat at the dinner table, Lily looked at me with her deep, thoughtful eyes. "Mom, are you happy?" she asked, a touch of worry in her voice. "I have you, Lily. You make me happy every single day," I answered, my heart swelling with love for her. "But what about Dad? Do you miss him?" She probed further, her innocent eyes searching for truth. "I miss what we had, what I thought we had, but we are better off without him, without the lies and the pain," I replied, trying to reassure her. "And Iris? Do you miss her?" Lily asked, her voice softer. "I miss my friend, but the Iris who was my friend doesn't exist anymore. She chose to hurt us, and I can't forget that," I said, my voice firm but gentle. "But we're okay, just the two of us, right?" she inquired, needing the reassurance. "We're more than okay, sweetie. We have each other, and that's all we need," I affirmed, reaching out to hold her hand. Our life was a reflection of our resilience, of our love. We found joy in each other, in our shared experiences, in our journey of healing and growing. We didn't need the shadows of the past haunting us, defining us. We were a mother and a daughter, a team, a family. Days were not without their challenges, but we faced them together. Our bond was our anchor, our shelter from the storms of life. "Mom, I love you. You're the best mom in the whole wide world," Lily would say, wrapping her little arms around me. "And I love you, Lily. You're the best daughter a mom could ever wish for," I would reply, hugging her back, feeling the warmth of her love. As time rolled on, healing began to seep into the cracks that the pain had left in our lives. It was a gradual process, like the slow blooming of a flower after the storm. Life, with its myriad of colors, began to unfold anew for Lily and me. Our routine had become our comfort, our conversations our solace. We didn't look back, but forward to new days, to fresh starts. We were a little family, filled with love, with shared smiles and shared tears. One sunny afternoon, as we were strolling in the park, Lily's face lit up with a thought. "Mom, can we get a dog? You know, a fluffy one, with big eyes and a waggy tail?" Lily asked, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "A dog, huh? Are you ready for the responsibility, Lily? A dog needs a lot of love and care," I said, smiling at her enthusiasm. "I promise, Mom. I will feed him and walk him and love him every single day," Lily pleaded, her eyes wide with hope. "I think we can consider it. We could use some more love in our lives," I conceded, her joy infectious. Our journey was a constant evolution, a story of rediscovering happiness, of learning to love life again. We embraced the change, the chance to write a new chapter in our lives, one filled with hope and happiness. Our shared experiences had shaped us, had molded us into stronger, more resilient individuals. We had learned the value of truth, of love, of trust. "Mom, I think we should name him Buddy. What do you think?" Lily suggested, her mind already painting a picture of our future furry friend. "I think Buddy sounds like a wonderful name. He will be our little companion, our little buddy," I agreed, imagining the joy a new friend would bring to our lives. It was a new beginning, a chance to rebuild, to create new memories, to find joy in the little things. We had each other, and that was our greatest strength, our greatest treasure. Our story was not one of loss, but of gain, not one of pain, but of healing. We had found redemption in each other, in our love. We were ready for the future, for the new adventures it would bring, for the new lessons it would teach. As we walked hand in hand, the sun setting in the horizon, painting the sky with shades of orange and pink, I felt a sense of peace, a sense of completion. "Mom, I'm glad it's just you and me. We're happy, aren't we?" Lily asked, squeezing my hand. "Yes, sweetie, we are. We have each other, and that's all the happiness we need," I replied, squeezing her hand back. It was a journey of redemption, of new beginnings, a journey of a mother and a daughter finding their way back to happiness, back to love. The past was behind us, the future ahead, bright and promising, like the dawn of a new day.